What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Young Easy Real. Welcome back to Ghetto Neuro Vision. All right. So when it comes to people in the music industry, you may think that they go through more legal problems than people who's not in the music industry. And right now, what's going on is so many people getting charged with this, charged with that. This person's on trial for this. This person's on trial for that. I feel like when it comes to the rapper gang member, the ATK gang member from Jacksonville, Florida, Ksoo, it seems like things are looking kind of good for him, but he still might be kind of in trouble. All right. So Ksoo from the ATK gang from Jacksonville, Florida, known for his affiliation to Ace Youngin. I feel like he been going through it ever since he got locked up for the 2020 murder of Charles McCormick, a rival gang member or whatever. Uh, a lot of people have been seeing for years how so many people been testifying against Queso, and he's actually on trial 5 years later after the 2020 murder of their rival gang member. I mean, their rival gang, enemy or whatever. So what I want to do right now on some real logical justice type timing, I want to give a shout out to all of the lawyers, cops, um, federal agents that really be out here, making sure people get their justice, helping people out and stuff like that. Because we all know that a lot of people are falsely accused, and that be like so like down bad. Anyway, though, what I want to touch on though is like how they're turning Queso or been turning Queso and his gang members, homies, or whatever against each other. Like it's so crazy. 5 years after the murder and 5 years after Queso got locked up, and it probably was another ATK member too. They are actually getting more of the homies, gang members, and all that, and people who were involved, whether they knew what was going on or not, to really like be serious about going against each other. And I feel like it's kind of unfair. One thing I do want to say though, you got to definitely be careful nowadays who you do what with. Whatever, like you got to be careful about who you allow to encourage you to be on or live some type of life that could be detrimental to you and others. I was just watching the a clip from a trial that's going on right now about Queso. It was one of Queso's homies' wife that they say that's trying to kind of take up for her husband and make sure he gets him a fair trial or make sure he gets out of the charges of him selling drugs out of her house or whatever. One thing I can admit though, that Queso, he got a really good lawyer. They're like applying massive pressure in a major way to anybody who's kind of like trying to go against Queso or whatever. It's all so crazy, you guys. Like, shout out to Queso and all of the people from ATK. I feel like everything been crazy in these guys' lives, especially when one of their biggest ops, Julio Fulio, was killed last year, or was that this year in 2025? I think it was like last year. Yeah, so I mean, like these guys are dealing with a lot. So I understand what they're going through. I just feel like right now it's like dog eat dog world in this case, man. It's crazy. So I'm happy that you guys are back with me. I'll see you guys later.